Good morning, everyone. Let's get ready to our reading for 2025 for Aries, because I kind of skipped Aries, and we're back to the normal format of 78 cards. All right, that was quick. Emperor in the middle. All right, Emperor in the middle. All right, so those are our two main arcanas for the year. Wow, Aries. I was hoping for some kind of Ace of Cups, but okay. What Aries? Aries are being Aries, right? Aries are being Aries. Aries are dominant. Aries have a personality, have a character. They're not going to break down. I feel like last year was the year of decisions, and y'all were choosing, maybe I feel some kind of moving out, thinking about moving out, ending relationships, and y'all not going back. There were some thoughts about, going back, but once the Emperor made a decision, he made a decision, and that's it. That's final. He's not going back, and he's definitely not going on his knees. He's an Emperor. Alright? He's not going back. So I know what you're thinking about, but you shouldn't be holding back. This is your year. This is your year when you're not going to say maybe this year. You're not going to be like, yeah, alright, it's okay, like, if it's going to make you happy. No, this year is about you, and you should be done compromising things. All right, you should be done compromising things. You should finally put yourself up, because just because you're showing love in a more aggressive, intense way doesn't mean it's worse than how other people show it, right? Doesn't mean you have to compensate by being overly accessible. You're an Aries. Don't hold back this year. And with a combination of death, I can just tell that last months of the year were the year of this. What were there those about those decisions, and right now it's a time for change. This year is a time for change for you, the time for changing your mentality, changing your situations, leaving with your decisions and making more of them. You're going to make some really, really important decisions in your life this year. Really important decisions in your life this year. Like I said, I feel something about moving out, moving in, like creating your own life. I feel like a few people just made their vision boards a few days ago. And guys, just be accountable for yourself, and it's going to be this. It's going to be your year, all right? It's going to be your year. Don't make yourself less than you actually are. All right, we got the Last Judgment. We got Queen of Pentacles. All right, I forgot. We got Queen of Pentacles. I wanted to do 5 card spreading, but this feels like January. So those are your main arcanas for the year, and this feels like a damn January. So like I said, the final judgment, your decisions, you're also being called back. You're also being called back, like something happened in your life, and it's your time to stop a little bit, to think about decisions that you made, these decisions that you're thinking about making. It's your time to don't hold back about decisions, alright? Don't hold back about the ideas you got in your head. The moment you get the idea in your head about, I feel like a business, like a baby, but like a business. I feel like some of y'all are actually wanting to have a baby, but not many of you, so let's not focus on that. If you got a business idea, then immediately work on it. Immediately write it down in your notebook. Don't let it, disappear. Be accountable, be disciplined. You have an Emperor as a main card. If you want all of those decisions to work out for you, you need to be accountable for yourself first. You need to be disciplined. And I don't know, but I also feel like some of y'all are actually in that state of depression, like working with it a little bit. And I feel like January is drowning you a little bit. Like, you made those choices, you were happy about them, you were like, yeah, that's my year, that's my change. And then, like, you got depressed. And I feel like you're down right now. Or like something happened that is like you're about to go down. But remember that progress isn't, a stable line. It's going up, it's going down. And I feel like right now you're in your downs. But don't worry, there's always a sun after a storm, after a rain. So you're definitely going to be rewarded. I feel like the end of the January, you're going to see the first, first little steps. I feel like maybe you go to, some kind of TikTok activity. I don't know, some kind of, posting yourself out there. So if this is it, then you're definitely going to see, the first results. I feel like, maybe we're getting like 0 views, like really barely views, and at the end of January, at the beginning of February, you should see like, a little grow, a little something that is going to push you, to keep pursuing that, all right? It's going to push you, give you that. So right now, you're in your doubts, you're in your down. You feel like, there's something going down. There's something like, breaking you. And there's something that maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just stay in my job. Maybe I should, shouldn't make that change. Maybe it's not for me. No, girl. No man, no girl. I feel like for Aries, we have such a masculine energy, and this is the Emperor. So no holding back. You made decision, work on it. Work your ass on it. You're in your down, and you need to have a half of the day for crying. All right, but the rest of the day you move your ass. That's it. Queen of Pentacles, you will be rewarded somehow. You will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded with nature. I feel like you should reconnect with nature. I feel like you lost your touch with nature. You were deep in your thoughts. You were, you're an Aries. You should act. You should act. You also a thinker, but you should act. What's the thinking without the action? Well, have you lose your spark? I feel like you have. And you should reconnect with nature. You should reconnect with nature. You should go to a zoo. I don't know why I feel a zoo. You should go to a zoo. If you live in a village, go see cows. I don't know. But it's also about animals. You need to ground yourself. Maybe walk barefoot. You need to ground yourself. You're losing touch with yourself and with nature. And you can't lose that. And the moment you're going to be more accountable for yourself, more disciplined, see the brighter vision, get rid of the, downs, then you're going to go up. And you're going to go up, you're going to, when you feel better with yourself, then you will see more results. And that's how it's going to be, for the February. So don't look, Empress in the Empress down. Maybe something about your father figures, but this is your year. Use it wisely. I feel like this year is for you to make a decision that is going to work out in a few years. And I know it's hard to hear, Aries, because y'all are action now, results now, everything now. But you need to understand that the word isn't, programmed to be now. You need to work on yourself now. You've been thinking about working on yourself before, and I feel like you've been one of those person who like, you know, I have still time. I have still, all right, I did a little bit now, a little bit then. No, be accountable. Do what you have to do, not just a little bit here, a little bit next week. No. Accountable every day. Discipline. All right. What's next for Aries? What's next for Aries? We have more than just one card for the February. I didn't want to do, you know, hormones, but maybe we wouldn't do maybe just a few months. Something more for the Aries. Something more for Aries. And the last yes, there's something more for Aries. The Devil. And what do we have here? Queen of Wands. All right. Let's move these. That was our January. Let's go for our February. Yeah, you've been breaking from toxic patterns. You've been breaking from toxic patterns, but I feel like there's also a person that is like coming back in your life, maybe, you know, like a toxic relationship. For some of y'all, it's a romantic relationship. For some of y'all, it's family. I feel like it's a mother. It also can be father, but it's just, you know, brighter feminine energy. That is, you know, coming back in a few months, then, you know, everything burns down, toxic, no, that person is not for me, and then they're coming back in like a few weeks, few months, again and again. And I feel like it's been a toxic pattern for years, and you've been making decisions last year, and I feel like you're slowly breaking from it. And February is the time when you choose to break from it, and you're free to the end. You chose, no, you're not going to meet with that person anymore, and that's it, and finito, blah blah, done. But I feel like you're going to do it now. You're going to free yourself in February, or you're going to stay with that energy for the rest of the year, because I feel like they're going to come back next. You know, if I was to put the Devil back in the cards, I feel like he will be coming back in like September. He feels like September too, so be aware of it. Queen of Wands. There's something about your emotions too. There's something about your emotions too, and you're a little bit disconnected from it. You like, you know, you let that person, let that project, let that decision, you know, go away. You'll be like, I accept it, but you're still not sure inside of you, you know. It's like, I accept it, but I'm still thinking about it, you know. It's like, I accept my weight, I accept how I look like, but I'm still constantly weighing myself every single day, you know. It's something like that. And there's toxic pattern, and like I said, it could be a person, it could be an addiction, but you're slowly breaking from it. So remember in February to say no. If you have like an alcoholic addiction, you say no to alcohol the whole February. You're not coming back, all right? You're not. If that person is calling you, but you sure that person is never going to help you in your life, that you're useless, they're out. Block their number. Stop messing with your energy. Stop blocking your rewards. Stop blocking the blessings that can come in, all right? Stop blocking the blessings. March, we're going for March, and then we're going to do an overall spread because there's just too much cards to, you know. Ooh, there's a lot of cards for March. Ooh, Five of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and Love. And so the Devil was a person, huh? The Devil was a person. Maybe you will actually, you know, in that case, maybe that person actually isn't available in your life, but you or that person are obsessed with each other, all right? You are obsessed with that person, or that person is is obsessed with you, and that was blocking you. All right, so we have March and April. We have the Lovers. All right, there's going to be some companionship, maybe for your maybe for your business, maybe for your ideas, maybe for I feel like some of you are still in school. Some partnership with project, partnership in life. Like I said, some of you are expecting the baby. Something like that. Or that just might be a person that you could just meet a person that you can, you might know that person for life, but they're like disconnected before, and you know that person actually, and this is like a drawing connection with that person. I feel like that I'm not sure if that person is going to stay with you for your whole life, but there's some kind of really, really tight connection between y'all, and that person can go back to your life. That person can maybe that person was in your life before, maybe it's going to be a new person, but they're going to be a lesson. They are going to be a lesson. I feel like in 5 years, maybe they will, come this year, leave this year, a few lessons done, you're free, you're ready. But I feel like they can stay longer for some of y'all. All right. 6 of Cups. March and April are going to be a little refreshing. All right. Maybe y'all are going to visit your family. Maybe there's some new babies in the family, cats, business, whatever. But you're going to be generous. You're going to be generous for kids. You're going to be generous for homeless people, maybe some charity, I feel. Y'all are going to be generous for them. You're going to be generous for yourself. Also be generous for yourself. All right. Don't forget to take care of yourself. And I feel like maybe relationship with mother. It feels like a relationship with mother. But I feel like it isn't really a good relationship with your mother, It had some downs, really big downs when you were younger. Really big downs. Like really a lot of hate. And I feel like if you won't break from that pattern, right, from the devil, from the 7 of Swords, you can go back to the cycle. I feel like some of y'all, this is your learning year. This is your big decisions here. So I feel like some of y'all can go down, can go, to that depression state again, can go to feeling very lonely. Someone's going to leave your life. Maybe this is going to be, a real death. So I feel like maybe a person in your family is like really sick. I don't know. But it's like, like a sickness that you know about years now, for years. All right. So remember to take care of yourself in March and April, all right? And I feel like it can go from May, but May should be happy for you, all right? You need to learn enough to break from that pattern for May. And all right, that's a lot of cards, I might say, actually. So let me do it differently, all right? This goes down. This goes here. Just go up, and we have one main card. It is about to be reversed, and I can't get it with those nails. Alright, it's not reversed actually, but okay. 2 of Pentacles. It's your whole spread for the year, right? Do you see those 2 cards down there? Alright, I'm going to move them so you will see. 2 of Pentacles. This is a year of decisions for you. I can't say anything more. This is a year for decisions for you. I feel like September.